We want to congratulate, as members of the Advocates of the Law Society of Kenya, that the judges, the 6 judges that were appointed, have been appointed. We want to appreciate the type of funds that have been released to the judiciary. But the question, if the executive plays to bed too much with the executive, are we likely to see a judiciary that was there under the old constitution when it was a department of the executive? If the judiciary gets everything that they're asking, will they have the capacity and the moral capacity to give orders against government? So that, to us already, we are starting feeling that the executive wants to go in bed with the judiciary. Is there an intention to subvert the rule of law? Who will protect Wanjiku? Yet, it is the judiciary who is the custodian of the interest of these people. But let us not blame the executive for now, but the indicators are very clear that under Uhuru Kenyatta, the judiciary protected citizens against the regime of the excessive power of President Kenyatta. Under William Ruto, the judiciary and the executive are almost the same. Who will protect Kenyans the day Kenyans will be coming to cry? Worldwide, governments, executives eat their own citizens. The only institution that keeps the citizens alive and protected is the judiciary. We hope the judiciary will not forget that they have a cardinal role to provide protection for every individual in this country. The question is, were the promises hinged on a reality of the situation on the ground? All those promises, I'll classify them to be 3. 1, those that are administrative, where the president can decide to do what he did yesterday by gazetting the appointment of judges and swearing them in. There is no monetary aspect involved in that. Creation of a cabinet post for cooperatives and the diaspora. There is no question about that. The creation of a ministry or a department of the police as the IG being the officer in charge of the funds, that are administrative. Any administrative action that has no legal questions, the president can do that by close of business today. There are administrative questions that must be dealt with under the law. For example, issues of procurement, issues of tendering, issues of government bureaucracy. All those things must be done within the law. And that is one of the biggest challenges the governance or the presidency of President William Ruto is going to face. How is he going to go within the legal framework? 2, is the manifesto likely to be challenged with the courts? Will the courts slow? Remember, in 2013 and 2017, Jubilee came with similar promises. The courts slowed the tendering process, and by the time the 5 years were ending, the still matters were in court. Is that part of the Kenyan law? Yes. Free. Is the president having the goodwill to do what he promised? Yes. The president has the goodwill. Does he have the capacity to produce and do that goodwill without having challenges? I think the challenges are more. 1, the deputy president, Gachagua, said there is no money. The only entity that generates money for the president and his deputy to run the country is Kenya Revenue Authority. In one word, the president is saying KRA should not harass people. In another hand, he's saying, me, I'll be a good example to pay taxes, and I'm appealing to everybody to pay taxes. Are Kenyans going to pay taxes without being coerced? The question about the president saying and the deputy saying that now the criminal arm of government shall never be involved in issues of public servants. The criminal arm of government is the EACC, is the DCI, is the DPP, is the KRA. If these people will be removed from the realm of public service, then how will cases of corruption be dealt with? 99% of corruption cases are done by public officers.